Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new Halloween Horror Nights 2024 construction update.
Number dos.
We're here, and some more stuff has been added, so we figured it's time for another video. We're going to go backwards. We're going to change it up, and we're going to go, first off, start right here at the entrance, and we're going to make our way around to New York and go around that way. So, without further ado,
Let's go.
Let's get going. Alrighty, like I said, we are starting up here at the front of the park, and we have the scaffolding up for the Halloween Horror Nights entry signage that they've done, the last couple of years now?
Yeah, it's been a while now. So it's we're pretty much used to this. This has become common. Looks like there's a little extra stuff holding it down for that tropical storm that might come through.
Yeah, we have a tropical depression, tropical storm coming through, so these cross wires that you see are probably not permanent, and they have it walled off here so guests don't get hurt by it. But yeah, scaffolding is up, so we should see the Halloween Horror Nights sign coming up here very soon. Not much else happening over here in this is going to be the Duality of Fear scare zone here in the entrance of the park. Not much else is going on here, so we're going to head over to
New
York. So one thing I'm very curious to see this year, Barry's back here doing the tweets and the Instagrams and all that stuff. But one thing I'm interested to see this year with the scare zones is, we have the Universal Mega Movie Parade this year. So I'm very curious to see if we're going to get a lot of stuff in the scare zones, or they're planning the scare zones around the parade this year, and it's just going to be a lot of stuff that they're going to bring out and have to take away night of. So we'll have to wait and see, because it's only 28 days until this event kicks off.
You have a watch?
I do. Yeah, I do have a watch. And there's really not a whole lot going out in the scare zones yet, so I'm wondering if the parade this year has something to do with it. So anyways, we're coming up here on New York, so let's go see what's going on. All right, we are over here in New York, and this is going to be the Torture Fair scare zone. And
we got a stage.
And of course, every year, Barry's gonna do like Vanna White.
Our favorite sign.
Our favorite sign. But yeah, this is the stage that'll be part of the scare zone. Yeah, there's a metal grate right here, so we'll have to see if some kind of fog or something will be used. They got speakers up.
And I'm assuming Scenic's going to come in and cover a lot of this, all the scaffolding and stuff. That's
so
give it more of a Ren Fair look.
Yeah. Other than that, there is a little booth down there, which there's a show going on right now down there, so we don't want to go down there and interrupt all that. But we'll go down there in a minute.
I'm almost surprised that there's a booth on the street.
Yeah, but you can see it kind of right down there on the left-hand side. There's a little booth down there, so we'll see if we can go down there and get video of that. All right, while that show finishes up outside, we are in the Revenge of the Mummy exit gift shop, because there's a little something going on in here, so we're going to show you that really quick. Pardon our dust and appearance while we add a new exhibit for your enjoyment.
This clipboard with wonders of the ancient garden and unnatural artifact of mysterious origin.
There's all sorts of Easter eggs around here. Got this guy up here. Our newest collection, Wonders of the Ancient Garden at the Museum of Antiquities. I wonder if this is something to do with the trivia store.
That's what I was thinking. No.
There's like an admission ticket up here. And this clipboard says, "Attention all museum staff, per our new procedures, incoming deliveries will be stored in the old living mummy exhibit." Isn't that over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you have any questions, please let management know by filling out our temporary supplies and transmissions form. Thank you, management. I think this says, during the summer months, things can become unbearably hot in the loading and unloading areas. To combat this, we have included a fan for your convenience, which is this fan. And then it says, please refrain from leaving it on for extended periods of time so as periods of time so as to not incur a high electric bill for us at the museum. Thank you, management. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, is this?
Look down here.
Yeah, that's from Carrie. It's a box from Carrie, so I think we got a tribute store tease.
Yeah, I think this is definitely an HHN tribute store tease. What's this over here? Something about Kong?
Yeah.
Kong, yeah, King Kong, 8th wonder of the world.
Fathom Corp.
Yeah, Fathom Corp. That's from Depths of Fear.
Yeah.
So there's that. So yeah, it looks like we're getting some sort of a tease, especially according to this clipboard right here for an HHN tribute store. Really interesting. Although it's not Halloween Horror Nights merchandise, the Mummy Exit gift shop is home to some really cool spooky-ish themed merchandise. They have these really fantastic Universal Monsters shirts. I think these are from the Halloween shirt company. Yeah, these guys are great. They make some really cool shirts. And then they also have, speaking of, they do have some HHN merchandise over here. They have the Quiet Place shirt, the Ghostbusters shirt, and they have the Little Boo shirt, and then the Skull shirt over here. And then they have some miscellaneous stuff down here as well. But if you ever just want some really cool, they got some hoodies over here, Creature from the Black Lagoon. If you ever want just some really cool Universal Monsters merchandise, be sure to check out the Mummy Exit gift shop because they have some really, really cool Universal Monsters merchandise here. All right, the show is over, so it's a little bit quieter out here now. Here is the little hut they got set up outside New York here. It's right outside the arcade, which you can see right there.
Very much looks like a typical Ren Fair booth.
Nothing really crazy exciting, but it's here, so we wanted to show it to you really quick before we, I think we're going to head over to San Francisco now.
Yeah.
And check out the Blumhouse Scare Zone. I don't think there's anything going on over here in Sting Alley yet.
No.
So we're going to head over to San Francisco. Okay, I lied. There is a little something going on over here in Sting Alley. They got these, it looks like either red or really, really deep or reddish orange string lights hung up here in Sting Alley.
I guess they are hoping that construction is done over on the other side there by the time HHN starts.
And it's interesting they have this.
Because you can't go through right now.
Yeah. So, but anyways, just wanted to show you guys the string lights really quick. We're moving on over to San Francisco. All right, we're over here at Fast and Furious Supercharged, and this is where the Major Sweets Candy Factory house will be. And I don't know if you can see it, but right up there
Like smokestacks.
look like smokestacks for a candy factory. So, yeah, it looks like things are progressing here for the Major Sweets Candy Factory haunted house. All right, we are over here in San Francisco, and we think this is going to be a Blumhouse Scare Zone.
I don't know. I mean, I'm confused.
I mean, I think this is going to be a Blumhouse Scare Zone. Barry, what do you think?
I mean, it looks BH. I mean,
Bright House?
Bright House.
I don't know. But yeah, we're over here in what we are assuming, and what they actually teased it on the official Horror Nights Twitter, Enter the Blumhouse, the final scare zone for Halloween Horror Nights 2024. And they have these giant stages up with the Blumhouse logo. And it is a platform, so it looks like we're going to be seeing probably stars, characters from the Blumhouse movies up here on the stages as guests enter. And then the giant scaffolding has some new additions, so we're going to go up there a little bit closer and we'll show you guys that. All right, so the last time we were here, this was just a big giant scaffolding structure with nothing on it, but I still think it's going to be a Blumhouse scare zone.
I'm guessing.
What do you guys think?
Blumhouse. Maybe Blumhouse? I think so.
Let us know in the comments.
They might be trying to swerve us. Who knows?
Yeah. I think this is a play on words.
Yeah.
But anyways, here's the giant structure they had up last time. As you guys remember in our last video, it was just the metal structure. Scaffolding structure that was up over here. They now have a projector on it, and Barry was just kind of...
I think it's 3 projectors on there.
Barry was kind of brainstorming as what it could possibly... Because it's pretty close to the wall over there, so they can't really project over there up against the brick back there.
It might be, short throw projector This could be for projection mapping, possibly.
Because I think the projector's facing... Oh, it's facing this way.
There's 3.
Yeah, there's
one facing this
There's one
way,
facing this way.
one facing the other way, and one facing that way.
Yeah, so I'm guessing, I think you're right, Barry. I think it might be for, like, projection mapping. Unless they put screens up and they're just going to play, like, Blumhouse movie clips or something.
Yeah, that's the only other thing I can think of.
But yeah, there's another projector over here. And then, is there one on this side? I can't tell. Yeah, there's one right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So there's...
You can do stuff, if it's a short throw,
Yeah.
you can actually do stuff like that.
So we'll have to wait and see if it's projection mapping, or they're going to maybe put screens up here on the buildings, over here and over here. And they're just going to play clips from Blumhouse movies, or they're going to do something really cool with projection mapping. So we'll have to wait and see. Other than that,
Creepy wall.
there's a creepy wall.
There's 2 creepy walls.
A lot of Blumhouse movies have houses or something in them, so yeah.
Creepy wall.
So creepy wall. So yeah.
Nice little boo hole.
Yeah, yep. So, all right. And then finally, as you're leaving San Francisco, there's one more giant Blumhouse logo stage thing that'll obviously have guests on it, or guests, excuse me, have scare actors on it, probably from different Blumhouse movies we're expecting. So, yeah, that's a quick overview of what we're assuming is going to be the Enter the Blumhouse scare zone. We're going to head over to Central Park probably next and see what's going on over there with the Swamp of the Undead. We almost completely forgot. We're taking a slight detour heading to Diagon Alley. That looks like the Death Eaters will be back for Halloween Horror Nights this year. They have the platform up for it that they would come up on, and the fog would shoot up, and they do the little scene that they did. And I see some other various props around Diagon that they had up for the Death Eaters. So
Yeah, it's definitely one of our... We really like the Death Eaters thing. It's a way to get away from the crowds for a little bit.
Yeah.
But still get Halloween.
Yep.
Halloween's spooky fun.
yeah, it definitely added a fun, spooky vibe with all the green lighting that they put in here with the Death Eaters and everything. So it's good to see them back this year. All is quiet over here by the Nightmare Fuel area. No bars or anything up here yet. So, but we did want to show you this, guys, really quick over here. There are these 2 stanchions up over here next to, like, here's Fear Factor stage, Nightmare Fuel, whatever you want to call it. And over here where they normally have the entrance to one of the houses, I don't know. Do you think, Barry, you think this will be the entrance to 2 houses since they're going to have to, with the tents being back there and everything?
It might be an entrance to 2 houses since the 2 new sprung tents are in this back corner behind Men in Black.
Yeah.
So, in case you didn't know, the parade, the old parade and the new parade building are being used because we have a gigantic new parade, plus
Yeah.
a gigantic Christmas parade, plus a Mardi Gras parade. So those are all full now. So they have built 2 brand new, so these new giant sprung tents that will be home to 2 houses this year, and this may be the entrance to both of them, I think.
Yeah, well,
Could be.
we'll have to wait and see, but it's interesting that they have, because they've never done this where there's these 2 stanchions out here before.
I'm wondering if everyone goes in here, and then you'll split the lines down
further down. Yeah, that might be what happens, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll let you guys know. We are over here in Central Park for Swamp of the Undead, right? Swamp of the Undead. Yes, that's the name of the scare zone. They've added a lot more props since the last time we've showed you guys around here. Lots of barrels, lots of plants.
It's very polluted.
It's a very, very dirty swamp. And they've added branches along the fence here. And they've added camo netting to the wires up above now, so there's that. And there's a boat over here. No, this wasn't here. This is a new boat.
No, I love all this initial netting and stuff. It's really gonna, once you get the lighting going and it gets dark, it's gonna be really dark in here.
There's a tire. And I don't know if we could see it. I can't see it. This boat was in, what was
Dead Man's Pier.
Dead Man's Pier, thank you. So, yeah, added lots more foliage to the docks over here, as you can see. Making it a lot more swampy-ish. Let's see what else. Swampy-ish. It is now a word. It is now a word. But again, lots of more theming added, both over here and across the way over here. They got another, looks like another shell of a boat over here.
Yeah, that looks more like that is a prop created.
So definitely lots more props added to Swamp of the Undead. I can smell it too. I'm getting whiffs of HHN. Up here at the hut, they've added a lot more foliage, a lot more plants. There's a
owl in the window.
Yeah, there's a little owl, creepy looking owl up there. I don't know if you can see him right there, up there in the window. There's a alligator head right here. Looks like there's a little chair up there now.
Turtle.
There's a turtle shell up here on the outpost of the porch. So yeah, this is definitely the scare zone that has progressed the furthest as we get closer to the event kicking off here.
Well, they obviously don't have to deal with parade, so
yeah,
it's like they're really tricking this one out.
And as we get towards the end of the scare zone here, again, lots of theming.
Yes, make sure you get your galvanized can.
There's a gas can down there. These kind of like stalagmite looking
dead trees.
Dead trees, yeah,
Dead trees.
Almost like a cypress tree kind of looking thing, yeah. Look at it, there's an owl. Another owl. But they've added, I'm guessing they're not going to have, I was wondering at first if they were going to be scare actors up here, but now that there's like props and stuff up here, I really don't see them putting people up here. Hey, Barry, are you tired?
Yeah.
It's hot. It's hot, once again. But yeah, as you can see, they've added lots of props and stuff up here to the dock, so I don't see them really putting scare actors up there. Here's the boat again, some barrels. Looks like they got some buoys and stuff over here. They got a giant wrench down there. And then again, they've added like camo netting up here to the wires that are streamed across. More props over here. Lots of greenery. It's definitely starting to look like a swamp. Look at this giant fishing lure.
I know.
What is that thing used for? Catching sharks? Got a life vest over here. And finally heading out, there's a boat over here with some fishing poles in it. And a watering canteen. That's Swamp of the Undead here at Universal Studios Florida for Halloween Horror Nights 2024. Again, this scare zone is definitely one that has progressed the most. We're going to take a quick look at Hollywood before we head on out of here. All right, we're in Hollywood. I don't see a whole lot of new stuff going on here.
Nope.
The same lighting structures that you guys saw in our last video are here, and that's really about it. So I think we're going to skip Hollywood. And I think we're going to head over to Islands of Adventure and check out some new Halloween Horror Nights merchandise in the recently updated boutique store. Alrighty, everybody, we are here.
It's going to stare creepily at me.
Barry's going to creepily stare at me. We're here at Islands of Adventure. We made it over to Lost Continent. We're trying to beat these storms. We're here to check out the All Hallows Eve Boardwalk Little Boutique. So let's go inside and check it out.
Let's go.
All right, here's the signage. It says All Hallows Eve Boardwalk Little Boutique. So let's go check it out.
I'm getting an amusement park vibe right off the bat. There's a bumper car.
Got a little bumper car with a creepy clown in it. That's slightly terrifying.
World famous Hudson here.
It says Games of Skill, a prize every time. And then over here you got the Skull Smash. Oh, there's a
Candy King.
Candy King reference. So let's take a look. I think there's some... Barry's got his little boo pillow. Take a nap. But yeah, more merchandise has been dropped.
$30.
Including the little boo pumpkin pillow that is back. And some other things. So we're going to show you guys around here. And of course, little boo. Got a luggage tag right here.
Or is this a hold your
pass thing? It can hold your ID. It can hold your whatever kind of card you want.
$14.
Whatever your heart desires, you can put in there, and it fits.
Wait.
Barry gets it right side up here. Little coffee mug.
Little boo coffee mug. $20.
$20.
$20.
They got ornaments over here. This all looks like pretty much all stuff that they've had out.
Yeah. Sure.
Really fun little Boo kind of. There's just so much going on in this shirt. I don't even know what to call it. Brains, and there's this eyeball thing over here, and there's like tentacles, and there's
supposed to be Mr. Sweet's hat in the background there.
Yeah, it looks like Mr. Sweet's hat's back there. So it's kind of a cool shirt. I like it. Major Sweets, yeah.
$33.
Let's go see what else we can find. We found some new goodies over here. Got some pins.
Pins.
The skull, the eyeball, and the Horror Nights logo. Those are 19.
19. I need progressive lenses.
Got buttons. I think we saw those over at 5 and Dime.
Ornament.
Got an ornament. And there's a new candle. Give the candle a whiff, Barry.
I don't want it.
Do it.
$20 for the ornament.
Do it for the content.
Yeah, I don't like this one either.
What is it? Let me smell it. Let me smell. No, the camera doesn't want to smell it. I do. It smells like bath soap.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
$23.
$23 for the candle.
Let's see if I can do this. Well.
There you go. Really cool Halloween Horror Nights fan. It's got the skull on it, the logo. Got some vampire fangs up there.
No price. $18.
$18 for the fan. So, all right, let's go back further in the shop and see what else we can find. Here is a chain wallet with the skull on it. Kind of cool if you're into chain wallets. And the price of that is $28. And then you have like a little shoulder bag right here. It's got some patches on it. It's got the Halloween Horror Nights logo on the back there. And that is $40.
Brain is going straight to the movie, but and I was like, I don't have any movie merchandise, and I remember
Little Boo.
We found Little Boo.
Wait, did we call him Emo Boo last year?
Yeah, the one right there in the little black trench coat or whatever it is. Got some more circus theming over here. This kind of devil-looking guy over here.
The same stuff they normally have in here,
the hot sauces and everything. What is that noise? You hear that?
That's something going on in here.
It sounds like those teeth. You know those teeth that you see in like magic shops? There's Hall of Horrors over here. Really creepy clown mask right there.
Not the usual spooky merchandise they have in here.
Yeah, the witch stuff. Oh, yeah, that answers it.
This would freak Sin out.
Cockroaches.
Someone would be running in terror. And it's stopped. No, gotta reset.
Gotta restart it. There we go. So that answers what that noise is. It's a bunch of cockroaches.
Yeah.
Got some rubber duckies. Got some like plague doctor mask stuff over here. This little candle holder thing is really cool. And so yeah, lots of circusy kind of theming throughout. There's a sideshow poster over here. Lots of Little Boo pillows available. Yeah. All the Little Boo. So I think that's about it. Coffin.
Can I take this home? I'd like to.
Coffin of jewelry.
I'd like to have this coffin in my house.
I just turned it into a shelving unit.
Yeah.
I don't need the jewelry. So, oh, look, over here.
Major Sweet's hat.
Yeah, we got Major.
Little Boo lollipop.
Little Boo lollipop. That hat looks familiar. And his trench coat, or his coat right there. So a little Easter egg right there for what's to come. So, but yeah, I think that's about it. I think we kind of covered it in here. Alrighty, guys, that's it here from Universal Orlando Resort.
Boom. See, spooky vibes.
There's a little bit of background noise for you guys. But as you can tell, the storms are starting to roll in. It's August. It's that time of the year. So we're going to get on out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Halloween Horror Nights update and a look at the new merchandise over here at the Little Boutique. Barry, anything before we get on out of here?
This is update number 2. If you've followed us before, probably 2 or 3 more updates coming up here. Lots more to be done in Universal Studios Florida for Halloween Horror Nights. So be sure to subscribe because we want you to subscribe to the new ThrillGeek Studio channel. Like, leave any comments below or ask us any questions.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions about Halloween Horror Nights, leave them down in the comments below. We'll do our best to reply to them. We really started this channel to interact with you guys, and so if you guys have any questions about Halloween Horror Nights this year, please let us know down in the comments, and yeah, we will definitely do our best to reply to them all. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. We appreciate you guys as always, and we will see you guys in the next video.
See you soon.
Bye.